Hey Jeep family, Neil with Simpson Family Jeeps, SFJ4x4.com. And today I have a great pleasure of doing a very cool walk around on this 2007 JK Rubicon. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to our channel, make sure you go ahead and do that now. Click the link, ring the bell, so you get all the notifications and updates when we post and drop a brand new video. Very cool things going on at SFJ right now. We have a customer who had a big dream of building a really cool off-road rig, and he had a lot of ideas from watching things on YouTube and reading on the forums and the Facebook pages. And he came to us and said, hey, how can we make this work together? So some of the technical things SFJ was able to do, and then some of the things the customer was able to do himself. So this very cool Jeep still has the 3.8 motor in it, but it is assisted by 513 Yukon gears and axles. They does still have the Dana 44 Rubicon lockers in there, but they've been beefed up with sleeves and gussets and a very cool component called a dual load bearing ball joint from Rare Parts. It has a aggressive oversized aluminum steering tie rod with a full PSC hydraulic system. It has Curry anti-rock sway bars front and rear, and the suspension is rounded out with a 4.5-inch Evo manufacturing kit. It's a long arm, and we supplemented the suspension with Fox reservoir shocks at all 4 corners. The Jeep is armored with Poison Spider flares, rock hard sliders, and Moto-Built bumpers. The Moto-Built bumpers are front and rear. The Poison Spider flares are front and rear, has the cool aluminum Poison Spider louvers here to let the heat off the motor. It does have the Warn winch, standard winch system, has the JL upgraded hood latches that you've seen before in previous vehicle walkarounds. The Jeep has true beadlocks, KMC machetes with Cooper STT Pro tires. This is a great combination. These are professionally mounted and balanced and turn very smooth going down the road. We have Kentrol hinges here that round out that nice color palette, just a nice little bit of pop as far as those hinges are concerned. It has a very cool interior that we'll get to in a minute. But as we pan back, we can see long arms underneath the Jeep, the Curry anti-rock in the rear. As we come back around to the back, again, the Moto-Built bumper with the Frenched in backup lights, the Rotopax system here with the Rebel Off-Road delete plate and Rotopax carrier. Just a super clean combination. This Jeep is built to do a little bit of everything. It's a Swiss Army knife again, and that's one of the things that we at SFJ really like to build and be part of. This Jeep, as I understand, has plans to get drug south and west in the near future, and it is just a great combination of versatility, function, and just classic form. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. This very clean and classic interior sports PRPs, racing seats, and full 5-point harnesses. It has the rock hard spreader bar here for extra cage rigidity. Has Carolina metal mashers grab handles up here. One of the very cool features that we had part of is the B&M quick shift for that 6-speed transmission. It tightens it right up and makes it really grab quickly. This particular Jeep has a couple very cool radio devices and rounded out with a really nice Kenwood head unit in the dash. In addition to the very cool things we have up front, the onboard air duties are given to the power tank that is mounted in the back. Just a very clean setup. Power tank is secured here in the back on top of the factory sub. And of course, we have all the very cool stickers from the different manufacturers that have helped make this Jeep possible. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood and a little bit at the suspension. The motor is, as I said, fairly standard. However, it is rounded out with this cool SMBs, made in America, cold air intake system. We have a Trigger 6-shooter, or the 6 Plus, and the Optima battery. Additionally, mounted back here is the PSC reservoir for our hydraulic assist steering. So while we have a nice clean engine bay, there's actually a lot going on because of these components. And then there is a Mishimoto radiator and silicone upper and lower radiator hoses. Everything looks very factory, but it is all replaced and works wonderfully. It's getting a little dark here. A closer look at the steering and suspension on this Jeep shows the drag link flip and the track bar relocation bracket from Evo Manufacturing that's welded to the axle. The PSC hydraulic assist ram is situated and tied onto this heavy-duty aluminum Barnes off-road tie rod. The axle itself is sleeved and gusseted, and in here are those very cool rare parts dual load bearing ball joints. We have the Curry anti-rock sway bar and a nice close-up of the Fox reservoir shocks to really absorb those high-speed off-road obstacles. Lastly, I'm right down in here. This is how passionate I am about the Evo long arms, the Adams drive shafts, custom cut front and rear, and the TNT Customs full skid plate system. There is a Fishbone off-road evap skid back here, which really allows this Jeep, even though it's got a slinky suspension, to be able to be drug over just about any obstacle that gets in its way. So with the lockers, the Yukon gearing and axles, the skid system, that gnarly 6-speed short throw shifter, and that good 4-to-1 Rubicon transfer case, this Jeep can virtually go anywhere. Jeep family, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do that now. Ring the bell, get those notifications when we produce new videos, and make sure you tune in and look for us on the trail.